Earth is a marvel. For billions of years, it has been a haven for life in the vast, cold emptiness of space. We often worry about the end of this story. We imagine giant asteroids, like the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. We consider supervolcanoes, their ash blocking out the sun and choking the atmosphere. We are acutely aware of the climate crisis, a slow but relentless change of our own making. These are the threats we know. They are dangers to biology, to the intricate web of life that makes our world what it is. And one day, one of these scenarios, or perhaps something else entirely, might bring about our end. The great story of life on Earth could finally fall silent. Imagine, that day has come. The year is 2025, and the worst has happened. The oceans are still. The forests are quiet. The great cities of humanity stand as empty monuments. All life is gone. The planet, a beautiful blue and green marble from a distance, is now just a sterile rock, spinning silently on its axis. From this perspective, the threats that once seemed so monumental are now irrelevant. An asteroid impact is no longer a biological catastrophe. It is merely rock hitting rock. A new ice age is just a change in surface temperature. The planet itself, the geological entity, cares little for these events. It simply endures. But does the end of life truly mean the end of all danger? Is Earth, now a ghost planet, finally safe? The truth is far stranger and far more profound. The threats that target life are, in many ways, small scale. They are local difficulties. The universe, however, operates on a scale that is almost impossible for us to comprehend. The real dangers, the ones that can threaten the very existence of a planet itself, are still out there. They are lurking in the darkness between the stars. They are the cosmic predators that hunt not for life, but for matter and space-time itself. Earth, now lifeless, is not safe. It has simply become vulnerable to a different class of enemy. So, our planet continues its journey around the sun. It is a tomb, a memory of what once was. But the solar system is not an isolated bubble. It is part of a much larger, more violent galaxy. We drift through cosmic currents, through regions of space that may hold unimaginable perils. The dangers that life faced were predictable, at least in principle. We could see the asteroid coming. We could model the climate. But the threats that await a dead planet are of a different order. They are silent, invisible, and they can arrive with no warning at all. The story of Earth's destruction might not be over. The final act is yet to be written. What could possibly threaten a dead rock? The answers lie in the vastness of the cosmos. Our galaxy is not a serene and peaceful place. It is a dynamic, chaotic environment, filled with wandering objects of immense power. Consider the rogue planet. This is a world that was cast out of its own solar system, perhaps through some gravitational tussle in its infancy. It now wanders the galaxy alone, a dark, cold giant, moving at incredible speed. There are billions of them out there, silent ghosts in the interstellar night. A collision with such an object would not be a simple impact. It would be an act of planetary annihilation, a cataclysm that could shatter Earth into a new asteroid belt. Then, there are the true monsters of the universe, black holes. We think of them as distant, exotic objects, but they too can wander. A stellar mass black hole, the collapsed remnant of a giant star, could drift into our solar system. We would not see it coming. Its gravity is its only signature. Long before it arrived, it would pull our solar system apart. The orbits of the planets would become wild and unpredictable. Earth could be flung out into the cold of deep space, or worse, pulled towards the black hole itself. To be torn apart by its tidal forces is a fate from which nothing, not even a planet, can escape. The very atoms of our world would be stretched into infinity. These are the brutes of the cosmos, the physical threats that patrol the darkness. But the universe holds dangers that are even more subtle and far more fundamental. Physics itself can be a weapon. We live in what physicists call a false vacuum. It means that the universe is stable, but perhaps not perfectly stable. There could be a more stable, lower energy state that it could fall into. If a tiny bubble of this true vacuum were to appear anywhere in the universe, it would expand at the speed of light, rewriting the laws of physics as it goes. Earth, and everything else in its path, would be instantly obliterated without any warning. It is a change in the very fabric of reality. These cosmic threats are different from the ones we are used to. They are not concerned with biology or ecosystems. They are forces of nature on a scale that dwarfs our planetary concerns. A rogue planet, a wandering black hole, or a shift in the quantum state of the universe are not events you can hide from. They are not problems you can solve with technology or ingenuity. They are fundamental properties of the universe we inhabit. They are a reminder that even without life, Earth's existence is fragile. The planet is a participant in a cosmic drama, whether it is inhabited or not. Its final battle may be fought long after we are gone. Humanity, in its brief time on Earth, has started to look outwards. We have begun to take the first tentative steps towards planetary defense. We build telescopes to scan the skies for asteroids. We design missions like DART to test whether we can nudge a dangerous rock off its collision course. All our efforts, all our brilliant and hopeful plans are focused on protecting life. We are like castle guards, watching the horizon for an approaching army. Our goal is to preserve the delicate biosphere, the thin, precious layer of life that clings to our planet's surface. We are defending ourselves from rocks and ice. But how do you defend against a ghost? How do you build a shield against a threat that is invisible and may not even exist until the moment it destroys you? The cosmic dangers facing a lifeless Earth are of this nature. A wandering black hole emits no light. A bubble of vacuum decay travels at the speed of light, meaning the first sign of its arrival is your own non-existence. These are not armies on the horizon. They are assassins in the dark. Our current concept of planetary defense is utterly useless against them. We are preparing for a fistfight while the universe is capable of deleting the boxing ring itself from reality. Even if humanity had survived and spread throughout the solar system, what could we do? Could a civilization that commands the energy of stars protect a planet from such ultimate threats? Imagine we had the power to move Earth itself, to steer it through the galaxy like a great spaceship. We might be able to dodge a rogue planet if we saw it coming centuries in advance. But we would be flying blind. The galaxy is vast and mostly empty, but it is not entirely safe. We would be navigating a minefield where the mines are invisible and their destructive power is absolute. It is a war that cannot be won, only postponed through sheer, dumb luck. This highlights the true scale of the universe and our place within it. The threats we worry about daily are, from a cosmic perspective, trivial. The survival of a species, or even an entire planetary ecosystem, is a local affair. The universe, however, plays by a different set of rules. The laws of physics, which give rise to stars, planets, and life, also allow for their complete and utter destruction in ways we are only just beginning to imagine. The final battle for Earth may not involve asteroids or aliens. It may be a silent, instantaneous event, a final quiet conclusion to its long and turbulent history, unwitnessed by any living thing. Let us push the idea to its absolute limit. Imagine humanity survives its challenges on Earth. We become a truly spacefaring species, a Type 3 civilization on the Kardashev scale. We can harness the energy of the entire Milky Way galaxy. We have technology that appears magical to us now. We could, in theory, build a structure around our home planet, a shield of unimaginable strength. We could place sensors across thousands of light years to give us an early warning of any approaching danger. We would be the ultimate guardians of our ancestral home, the silent, lifeless rock where it all began. But what would be the point? A planet is a collection of rock and metal, shaped by gravity. Its value, its meaning, comes from the life it supports. Protecting a dead planet is like guarding a tomb. It is a sentimental act, a tribute to a past that can never be recovered. We would be spending galactic-scale energy to protect a museum piece. The cosmic threats would still be there. A shift in the vacuum state would still erase the planet and its shield from existence. All our power would simply be a testament to our own attachment, not a true mastery over the cosmos. The universe always has a bigger weapon. This thought experiment forces us to confront a difficult question. What are we actually trying to protect? Is it the physical planet, the sphere of rock and iron? Or is it the phenomenon of life itself? If humanity had left Earth behind, and life continued only on other worlds, Would the destruction of our homeworld still be a tragedy? It would be a loss of history, a loss of heritage, but the story of life would continue. Perhaps the ultimate goal of planetary defense is not to protect a single planet, but to ensure that life, once started, has the chance to spread so far and wide that the destruction of any single world becomes a sad footnote, not the end of the story. And so, we are left staring into the abyss. The fate of a lifeless Earth is a dramatic, but ultimately meaningless cosmic event. It is just physics in action. The real drama is our own. It is the story of a fragile, intelligent species becoming aware of the scale of the universe and the precariousness of its own existence. Could we ever truly protect our world from every conceivable threat? Or is the ultimate fate of any planet and any civilization to eventually be reclaimed by the vast, indifferent cosmos from which it came? The final battle for Earth might be unwinnable, but perhaps the struggle itself is what gives our existence meaning.